Good morning, everybody. How are you? I'm dropping in really quickly because I wanted to touch base with you and see if anybody wanted to join me and a few others on a fast this week. I mean, you can make it as long or as short as you want. It's basically abstaining from something that you feel would be beneficial for you to do right now, whether it's for your clarity, for yourself physically, for yourself emotionally or spiritually. But whatever you feel would be good to jumpstart how you're approaching 2017, to let go of some things, to welcome some things, you know, whatever it is. For me in particular, I am fasting from a certain way of thinking. I'm thinking positive and empowering thoughts purposefully. If you watched my last live video, I talked about this little short pamphlet book by a person named Emmett Fox. It's from a larger book, but they took this little section out. And, you know, it's basically a challenge to think positive for 7 days. It's called the 7-Day Mental Challenge. It's one of the most difficult things I've endeavored to do. I still haven't conquered it, but every time I try, I get better and better, and I realize the brilliance behind the challenge, which is basically the more that you practice this, it becomes a way of life. It becomes a way of being, and this will significantly transform how you think, how you approach things, how you receive things. Everything starts to shift. It's really, really brilliant. And if you can pull this off for 7 days, off the charts. So that is one of the things that I'm doing during my fast. I'm also abstaining from all things white, pretty much. White rice, white pasta, white sugar, because all of those things have been stripped of their nutrients. They don't have the vitamins and nutrients that come naturally with those grains. I'm also abstaining from fried foods. I'm also abstaining from, or fasting from, meats. I may allow myself to do sardines and salmon for the omega-3 oils. But for the most part, I'm endeavoring to eat much more whole foods, fruits, beans, legumes, seeds, and vegetables. And if I cook my vegetables, to pretty much keep that around steaming for about 7 minutes. Don't overcook them. Don't cook the life out of them, right? Juicing would be good, and lots of water, at least half my body weight. That's a big challenge for me because I'm not really big on drinking water, you know. But I know no tilapia, absolutely, Michael. Salmon or sardines are great for omega oils. But hey, everybody, good morning, good afternoon. Just checking in with you guys to see who wants to join me and a few others on a fast to jumpstart 2017. It can be as short or as long as you want. If you need help fine-tuning something for yourself to figure out what you'd like to do, if you're like new to fasting and you're like, Ro, I'd like to try it, but it sounds really intense, we can figure something out for you. You don't have to do, you know, everything doesn't work for everybody. So, you know, one person, we're having them come off of certain meats and certain foods and abstain from certain thinking. I mean, this could be spiritual for you. You might need to fast from some people. Hello? This could be mental for you. You might need to fast from some ways of thinking and put Post-its and different little reminders everywhere so that you can support yourself in thinking a certain way for a certain amount of days. I'm going to go until Friday, I think. You can juice more. You can eat more you can eat more whole foods in the morning. You can eat Ezekiel bread. You know, step away from certain kinds of bread. Like I said, I'm abstaining from things white rice, white sugar, white pasta. Happening this week. So all right, Dominique, if you want to reach out to me and get some pointers on what you need to do for your fast or what you'd like to accomplish, I am available. Who else is doing this? Tony is on a 30-day cleanse. Hey, Aisha, happy belated birthday, baby. No red 40. I heard that. No processed foods. So a lot of this you want to cook for yourself. You know, and then start Googling different marinades. There are some ways that you can really enjoy vegetables, and there's so many different ways that you can prepare your food from raw to lightly cooked that is amazeballs. You feel me? So get out there and just explore. This is a great opportunity and time to explore. Let's see. Anthony, hey, darling. So yeah, this is the first fast for 2017. This year, as I've mentioned before, and this word was spoken over me and somebody's reaching out to me, was spoken over me and my group members that unconventional blessings were coming our way this year. And I really, really feel that. I feel an amazing and beautiful energy on 2017 that is ready to support us in ways that we haven't really experienced before. But I think that we do have to make the contribution of being focused. We got to crush distraction. You want to pick up some disciplines that keep your mind and your body in alignment with being able to receive it and see it when it comes your way. You know, because if we're so distracted, we might not even see it, and it's right in front of us. So, good morning, Gabriel. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, dear. Hey, Fran. What up? So, if anybody wants to join me on the first fast, the first cleanse, the first release, the first, you know, if you're abstaining from something, join me. 2017, baby. I'm here to support you. I'll probably be putting stuff up on my page. You know how I do. I might make a couple more videos just to make sure you're on point. If you want to get some pointers on how to fast from something, how to abstain from certain thinking, or to pick up, hey Charles, or to pick up some books that might support you, or some videos. I know, I'm sitting on a lot of resources, y'all. So when I offer this stuff up to you, don't hesitate to reach out and take advantage of it. I do this all the time. I'm reading voraciously. I'm studying all the time. I'm, you know, speaking to other champions and winners, and I'm digging into the human condition to figure out how do we thrive in it while we're here on planet Earth. So don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask if there's a video, ask if there's a mentor, ask if there's a book, ask what kind of foods would be good for your body, whatever. You feel me? I'm available. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for the beautiful compliments this morning. I don't have any kids. My kids are my projects at the moment. Hey, Everett and Meredith is in on the conversation. Just for the people who just joined. Oh, I like that, Tony. Is there a hashtag for this? I'm going to create one. And I'd love for you to join me since you're on a fast as well. You know, be a part of it and let's spread the word. It's more fun, and it's I find it's better when you have more people to do it with, because you got more support pillars surrounding you. You don't have to do it all for yourself. I think I saw my girl April in here. Hey, baby, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful trunk show coming up on January 21st. I'm sorry I'm going to miss it. You know, I'm going to be performing in Los Angeles. Hopefully everybody's going to come out to that show. It's going to be a dope old school concert. I think Jodeci's on it, and SWV and Genuine, Us, In Vogue, maybe a couple other people. So definitely come out to that show. It's going to be a dope old school concert. But you're going to send me a message? Tony, I won't think you're a creep. Holla at your girl. So anybody that wants to join me on this 2017 jump off this amazing year fast and cleanse, and it doesn't have to be one specific thing. Everybody's different, and what you might need to let go of or what you might need to consume in your body could be different from somebody else. Let's fine tune it and tailor make it just for you, and let's do something that you can actually feel good about and accomplish. I don't want you to feel like you're failing and then shame yourself out of fasting. This can be one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. So you want to make sure that you put things in place for you to win. You know what I mean? And then you can keep advancing in what you're able to abstain from or what you're able to do. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Hey, Marquita. Hey, baby. I hope you're recovering fantastically. I'm sending love your way. I hold you in my heart space. Let's see. Mick Mitchell is in the building. Hey, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon. We've been talking about fasting and or abstaining from something in starting out this year. If you haven't picked up the pamphlet, which comes out of the major book by Emmett Fox, it's called The 7-Day Mental Diet. I'm going to be abstaining from negative thinking. I'm positive thinking, baby. It's supposed to be 7 days. It's one of the most difficult things I've endeavored to do. But it's one of the most brilliant exercises I've picked up. And every time I have to start over, it's just creating a better and better habit for me. And you'd be surprised how when you make a mental deposit into a mental effort in your world to be positive and to be empowered, how things will shift. Relationships shift. What you attract to you shifts. How you respond to life shifts. You realize how frivolous things are. You realize how when you're focused on being positive, it's funny how you see because you're challenging yourself and you want to win the challenge, right? It's funny how you see what things you let go of. Because you're like, I'm not letting that throw me off. I'm not letting that, push me out of alignment with what I say I want to accomplish. You will really start to see the things that mean nothing, or that you don't have to let mean so much. And you're going to prioritize your thinking. You're going to prioritize certain people. It's like so powerful. So powerful. So I want to put out a challenge for you guys today. Do 3 positive things, empowering things, no less, for someone. Whether it's buying an extra coffee for your coworker, saying a positive or empowering word to a stranger. That's interesting. Be authentic. You don't want to just do like shallow flattery. That doesn't work. People can tell when people are being phony, right? So you want to keep it real. Be authentic. Speak to send a word to somebody you haven't spoken to in a while that you think might be able to use it. Has a loved one passed away for somebody, and it's been a few months, and in the first week everybody's there, but as time goes on, people fizzle away. Just go check on their heart space. Go check on their mental state of being and see how they're doing. Whatever you can think of where you can, you say roll first is the main key. Hey Joseph. TC, what up, baby? Thank you. Yeah, whatever you can think of, get creative in how you can be positive and or empowering. And positive doesn't mean that, I just posted this someplace else in my Personal Power University group. Positive doesn't necessarily mean that you expect everything to be rosy and peachy. It's really just living in a state of allowance where you say whatever's happening in this moment, because I am choosing to be positive, because I am choosing to see the good, it's exactly what needs to happen in this moment to help me shift to where I want to be. And it may look a little interesting. It may not look like what you expect it to look like or what you think it should look like, but just learning to be in a state of allowance, learning to accept what is right in front of you and saying that's okay. That's also being positive, and that's also being empowering for yourself. You'll watch how your world can transform when you operate from that kind of a space. So powerful. You got Aisha and Michael, you know each other. Dope. Virginia. That's what's up. I love that. Charles, hey baby. So I'm going to sign out. I just wanted to drop in and say what's up. You said, Rhona, can you do a song with me in EV3? Dominic, I don't know if I know that you even sing. What's the name of the pamphlet? The pamphlet is The 7-Day Mental Diet by Emmett Fox. If you want to pick it up, great support. If you also want some pointers from me, because I've been reading up about how do we keep this positive thinking going, because there's so much going on. There's so many distractions that can happen. But if you can think of a negative thought or something that's just disempowering to think about, like a hot coal. If a hot coal dropped on your skin, what would you do? You'd be like, whoop. You just you brush it off. That's pretty much what you want to do with those thoughts. They're going to come in. It's natural. You're human, right? But what you can do is you just kind of brush them off. And then you reposition your thoughts. You refocus your mind on what you do want, or what you do want to see, or what you choose to see about the moment. Or you ask for the moment to show you what's good in this moment. But as you practice this, you will find your own flow. And I'd love to hear about it, because it'll help everybody else to accomplish this as well. All right. You're a work in progress, Limbs. We all are a work in progress, girl. For real. But it's a practice. That's why I use the word, thank you, Tarv. That's why I use this word practice so often. That's how we anchor these new habits and abilities and beliefs. Even if you're changing a belief system, it's a practice. We've been conditioned to be, think, respond to life in a certain way. So if you're endeavoring to change something, you've got to practice it. And you got to practice it over and over and over again, because we are creatures of habit. Okay, you guys. So I just wanted to drop in and say, what up? Good morning, good afternoon. Join us for the 2017 first fast, first cleanse, first abstaining, whatever it is. You may be abstaining from certain thoughts. You may need to abstain from certain people. You may need to abstain from certain foods. Whatever it is, I can help you to fine-tune a fast that could work for you if you want to join us. I'm sending love out, and I'll be back.